Hello, welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 DLC Wars. In fact, the biggest episode of WWE 2K22 DLC Wars, because there are not going to be 2 matches on this episode, there are going to be 3. Now let me explain what's going on. So, the current reigning defending DLC champions are the Stand Backpack, of whom there are only 3. This DLC pack, the whole damn pack, has 5. When I say 3 male superstars. This pack has 5 male superstars. So previously, when it's been 3 and 4, we've just dropped off whoever lost the multi-way match in their own pack. Whoever took the fall, dropped them off and done a 3v3. Fair's fair, right? Can't do that here. We have done that here, in fact. Commander Aziz took the fall. If you haven't seen the episode yesterday, by the way, go back and watch it. There's going to be spoilers here because I have to talk about what's happening. I'm not going to try and keep it cryptic because that's just going to be too much of a ball ache. So yeah, Commander Aziz took the fall. So he's out, but that still leaves 4. So what I've decided to do, to be the fairest possible, is the winner of the match, Logan Paul, is automatically in the team for later in this episode. The other 3 who weren't involved in the fall are having a triple threat right now on Monday Nitro, because the 6-man tag, the actual event is going to be at Bash at the Beach once again, so I figured do it at the Monday Nitro before Bash at the Beach. Why not? Rewriting history. Yeah, this triple threat, whoever loses, whoever takes the fall, is out of the team. The other 2, no matter who wins, are in with Logan Paul to take on the Stand Backpack. That is the fairest way I could think of to do it. The only other ways I could think of were maybe to use, like, wheel decide and just spin a wheel and see which one gets eliminated. So that was one way I could have done it. I could have done, like, a popularity vote. But I figured this has always been about who's the best, who wins, who loses. Why not settle it in the ring? So we've got LA Knight out here, we've got Machine Gun Kelly out here. The final member of the match, who was not involved in the fall in either way, is the pack's namesake, Rob Van Dam. So, yeah, we're going to have a triple threat between these 3. Whoever gets pinned or submitted is out of the main event. Rob Van Dam, I'm thinking maybe not indicating he believes it'll be him that's eliminated. I think he thinks he's going to win the match. Now, obviously, in a scenario with, like, human intelligence involved, the obvious play here would be to just leave the match. But then if all 3 of them did it, it would just be an endless match. Luckily, the AI doesn't think like that and doesn't know the rule set that I've put in place. So they are all legitimately going to fight for the win here. Even though there's nothing on the line for the winner, there's only something on the line for the loser. Go figure. He loves his Rob Van Dam chants. Okay, so all 3 of them are out here. We're going to do this match, and then in the same episode, we're going to go straight into the women's match, and then we'll finish on the men's elimination tag, as is traditional. But let's get the men's team decided, first of all. So, 3 men who will come out on top. Machine Gun Kelly taking it to LA Knight in the early going there, but then RVD tries to capitalise, and MGK actually, making a good case for himself at the moment, but LA Knight was just chilling in the corner and then came over and just punched him in the chops. Now look at this, this is just a 3-way fight. RVD breaks that up with a German suplex. Is now MGK going to take his time, stand and watch the wrestlers do some wrestling. Oh, and then just punches RVD in the face, and that's a beautiful springboard dropkick, to be totally fair. Lovely stuff. Now, into the corner goes RVD, and now Kelly turns his attention to Knight. And now a neck breaker. Look at Machine Gun Kelly showing his wrestling chops against these 2 wrestlers. Oh, he just got kneed in the face. Welcome to the business. But he kicks RVD back. He's unfazed. And now look at this. Fighting back. Oh, nice judo throw counter by Rob Van Dam. And then a standing moonsault. No, LA Knight just, I don't know, showing off for the fans, I guess, in the corner. Picks his moment, comes over, and capitalizes on RVD having his focus on MGK. And stomping away on Van Dam in the corner. No, Van Dam kicks his way out of it with those quote-unquote educated feet. And a DDT to finish that very nice combination of moves. RVD and LA Knight going at it, but Kelly's back in the ring now. Getting the crowd hyped up, or getting them to hate him, one or the other. He doesn't really care, I don't think. Nice jawbreaker by Van Dam. Now goes after MGK. Picks him up. Alabama Slammer. You love to see it. Now lifts Machine Gun Kelly up into a fireman's carry. Oh, and beautiful roll through there. Now LA Knight's back on his feet. Talking trash to the audience. Oh! I was going to say so RVD capitalizes, but no. Beautiful springboard moonsault to Rob Van Dam by LA Knight there. Which leaves just Knight and Kelly in the ring. Double handle smash attempt by Kelly, but LA Knight ducked it and hits a nice side slam. Leaping elbow drop as well. Machine Gun Kelly is by no means proving to be outmatched in this match, though. He's holding his own, which is very impressive in its own right against these two. These two very experienced professional wrestlers. Oh, nice net breaker from, I believe that's the Argentine backbreaker position by LA Knight. Going for the pin on Van Dam. Machine Gun Kelly just standing in the corner. Oh, he's not bothered as long as he's not getting pinned. That's actually kind of smart, honestly. Oh, there's the Eye of the Hurricane. LA Knight sending a message to his potential future opponent in tonight's main event, the Hurricane, by hitting his move. Oh, LA Knight, I think, trying to leave the ring there to avoid those educated feet, but no dice actually takes a kick to the side of the chops. I was going to say, oh, right, I thought RVD was going for the top rope then, but no, he went for an odd angled rolling thunder instead. 1, 2, oh, LA Knight kicks out, and again, Machine Gun Kelly would have been fine with that, I'm pretty sure. Bulldog by Rob Van Dam. And drops the knee. Uh-oh. Now Van Dam feeling froggy, I think. Yep, he hits the frog splash on MGK. What? No, LA Knight breaks up the pin. What an interesting decision. Oh, and then maybe LA Knight wants to team with Machine Gun Kelly. He's trying to eliminate Rob Van Dam here from his own pack. But no, Van Dam kicks out. That's an interesting little sequence by LA Knight there. Maybe he feels like ideologically he gets along better with Machine Gun Kelly than Rob Van Dam. And that would make for a better team. Who knows? Now RVD not impressed with LA Knight and his betrayal there. That could have been all she wrote. MGK could have taken the pin. Rob Van Dam and LA Knight could have advanced to the tag team match. There's a chance Kelly kicked out, of course, but we will never know. LA Knight didn't allow it to happen. Look at this, Russian leg sweep and a beautiful float over, and then just starts punching Van Dam in the face. Now LA Knight taking the fight to Machine Gun Kelly, so there's no formal partnership by these two. In fact, now LA Knight trying to eliminate Kelly. I don't understand that. I can make sense of what LA Knight did before, but to now, oh, springboard clothesline to the back of the head, and now just punching him in the side of the face. Yeah, to now try and eliminate him from the match now makes no sense. Maybe Machine Gun Kelly said something unkind, like, you know, something because he's offended by LA Knight perceivably trying to help him. Like, I don't need your help, I can hang with both of you or something. I don't know, maybe they rubbed each other up the wrong way since that little bit of assistance. But LA Knight really taking the fight to RVD now. He's back in the ring, I notice. I think LA Knight is still of the opinion that he'd rather get rid of Rob Van Dam. But Machine Gun Kelly not taking any handouts. DDT's LA Knight. The irony here would be if Machine Gun Kelly eliminated LA Knight in the end. Or if Rob Van Dam did. But to be honest, yeah, if LA Knight ends up being the one pinned here, he's got no one to blame but himself. Uh-oh. Look at this strength by Machine Gun Kelly. Spins RVD round. Oh my god, very impressive. Hooks the legs for the pin. Oh no, I thought LA Knight was just going to let the pin happen, but now he breaks it up. Is this just an ego thing by LA Knight? He wants to be the one to get the pin, even though it doesn't matter? Could well be, you know. Could well be. Yeah, because he's now broken up a pin on both guys and then tried to eliminate the other one himself. Oh, and Machine Gun Kelly kicks out. LA Knight almost got what he wanted there, and now RVD is not happy with LA Knight. I know they've got to fight for a position on the team, but they're still supposed to. Two of these men are supposed to be teammates later in the. I was going to say in the week, later in the video. But yeah, I suppose, within the world later in the week. 5-star frog splash to Kelly. Now this... Oh no! Kelly's foot's under the ropes. I was going to say, now this could be the end of this match. And now Rob Van Dam, with the Rolling Thunder, eliminates Machine Gun Kelly. Well, that was some interesting strategy, should we say, by LA Knight. And it's going to be interesting to see Rob Van Dam and LA Knight coexist during the 6-man tag. But for now, let's get on with the women's match. Alright, so, women's match time. We are here at Bash at the Beach. The site now, within this universe, of many famous 6-man tags, not just the one with the NWO involved. But first we're going to see which team goes in with a point advantage as the women will battle. Stacy Keibler, the first woman to win her match and then her team to progress in DLC Wars history. In the first DLC Wars, Indy Hartwell beat Casey Catanzaro, but Catanzaro's team advanced. In the second DLC Wars episode, Casey Catanzaro beat Stacy Keibler, but Keibler's team advanced. Then in the last episode, Stacy Keibler beat Ronda Rousey clean as a whistle, and her team advanced, despite at one point really looking like they weren't going to. So, yeah, making history is Stacy Keibler. Not just by beating Ronda Rousey, but by them actually still being here. Anyway, yesterday we had, from the whole damn pack, Saray take on Xia Li. No prizes for guessing who won that one. She's on your screen right now. So, this is going to be an interesting battle. One that's probably not on anyone's dream match list, but certainly an interesting mixture of styles, approaches to wrestling, eras, sizes, like everything you can contrast is contrasted here, right? Pretty much. Cultures. Like, genuinely going to be very interested to see how these two mesh to produce a professional wrestling match. So, both women stretching out, getting their last little flexibility checks in, their warm-ups. Oh, and they meet in the middle and Saray instantly with a knife-edge chop. Now, Saray can't seem to decide where to take Stacy Keibler, and that indecision has cost her. Stacy fights out. Oh, throwing some strikes of her own. Look at that combination by Keibler. Look, Keibler is not to be underestimated. She beat Ronda Rousey clean. This is a dangerous opponent for Saray. Look at this. Off the middle rope with the sunset flip, going for the early victory. Oh, she got a 2 count. She nearly got her. So Stacy is all business here. Just wanting to get a point on the board for the stand backpack. Oh, look at that right hand. Spins Saray 180. And now rakes the skin on the back. Stacy not afraid to fight dirty to get the victory here. But now Saray with the scoop slam. Let's see if she can build a little momentum after a hot start by Stacy Keibler. Double foot stomp, went for the roundhouse follow-up and Keibler caught it. Dragon screw leg whip. Who has Stacy Keibler been training with? She beat Ronda Rousey clean as a whistle. And she's busting out some very impressive moves. Like, she's been training for this one. I'm not saying Stacy Keibler's incapable, but this was not Stacy Keibler's wrestling style, should we say. Oh, gets the knees up from the big splash. And now the ground and pound. We need to know Stacy Keibler's secret here. She's been training. She has definitely been training. Stiff right hand by Saray. Russian leg sweep. Now, steps over with the arm locked. Oh! Arm's not supposed to twist that far. Oh, Stacy's selling the wrong arm. Now look at this, now going after the long legs of Stacy Keibler. honestly, good strategy. The way Keebler beat Rousey was with that dangerous spinning heel kick to the face. If you can incapacitate Keebler's long, dangerous legs, you've got a chance. If she can't kick you in the face, you've got a chance. Oh, again, to the legs, and again, and again. And it doesn't really matter which leg you go after, because you can go after the leg she kicks with, or you can go after the leg she spins on. Either one takes away her main weapon from being as effective as it could be. Oh, with a black hole slam. Now, takes Saray, puts her in the corner. Oh, back elbow to fight out of the corner though by Saray. Off the ropes goes Keebler. Ducks underneath, German suplex, dumps her right on the back of her neck. Oh, and then a knee to the face. It's been a good match so far. Kick to the leg by Keebler and a slap. And there's that lethal kick to the face. That put Ronda Rousey down. Could it put Saray down here? 1, 2. Oh, Saray kicked out. I do believe it took 2 on Rousey though. Yeah, Keebler signalling it might take 2. Or maybe she was arguing with the ref, but she was facing the wrong way for that. So I'm just going to assume she was signalling. Let's hit a second one and we've got her. But again, Saray going after the legs. Look at that. Great strategy by Saray. So far hasn't managed to stop Keebler using that spinning kick, but maybe that's why she was able to kick out, because the legs were slightly weakened. That's a beautiful suplex. Dump Keebler right on her head. Oh, Keebler just about kicks out, and now Saray arguing with the referee. Both women frustrated that their opponent's been able to kick out with their best shot so far. Oh, double foot stomp from the top this time by Saray. Keeping up the offense. Oh, went for a clothesline. Keebler ducks underneath, kick to the gut. And a snap suplex. Now what's Keebler got in mind here? Oh, just rakes the eyes with the soles of her boots. That's just nasty. And again, splitting the nose as well. Like, you can bust Saray open with that. Oh, speaking of being able to bust someone open, that kick to the face. A 3rd time going to the face. A 4th time. Oh my god. Keebler has got her target, and she is honing in on it. Oh my goodness. Ruthless by Keebler. Oh, and now kick to the spine. What's she got in mind here? Oh, and now just punches to the head. She's trying to soften up that head, if such a thing exists. Ready for potentially kicking Saray in it again. And there it is. 2 put down Ronda Rousey, I'm fairly sure. So will 2 put down Saray? 1, 2, 3. She does. Stacy Keebler becomes the first woman to pick up 2 victories in a row in this series as well. So making history in all kinds of ways. And puts a point on the board for the stand backpack. Now it's time for the elimination 6-man tag to see which pack reigns supreme. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So, kicking things off with the namesake of the whole damn pack. It's going to be super interesting to see what happens with RVD and LA Knight after LA Knight's... I was trying to justify it as strategic at one point, but honestly, it just seemed to be selfishness. It didn't pay off for him. He didn't even pick up the win. Like, he didn't get the fall RVD did. But now he's just sort of alienated RVD, potentially. RVD's an easygoing guy, though, so he might be able to let bygones be bygones for the sake of picking up a win. But LA Knight, it's an actual team scenario now. He can't afford to have that selfish mentality he had in the triple threat match. Got to work as a team now. Gotta have that dream work if you want to... No, you're gonna have that teamwork if you want to make the dream work. Botch! Anyway. Suppose we'd best listen to one of them before RVD gets angry at me. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. It's probably the closest matched the stand backpack have been in terms of size with their opponents. Like, they're still smaller, but not by as much, I would say. So here's the man who won the original Fatal 5-Way. So the I guess the king of the whole damn pack, Logan Paul. That's it. Oh, throwing his sunglasses out to the crowd. Go get him! Super popular by the sounds of things. Logan Paul, impressive in ring though, as I talked about during the whole damn pack episode. Whether you like him, whether you like his content, whether you like his attitude in general as a human being, inside the wrestling ring, he's been very impressive. And he carried that streak on WWE 2K22 by winning the whole damn pack Fatal 5-Way. Now, LA Knight has been unsuccessful in the Fatal 5-Way. He's been unsuccessful in the Triple Threat. Technically, he's the least successful of these three in terms of this series. And that's just got to eat him up inside. But now he has to put his own ego to one side and be a good team player. Which, there's a lot of egos on this team. Logan Paul is not short of a bit of ego, let's be honest. And Rob Van Dam, I've seen an interview recently where in his older age he said he's let go of that ego quite a bit, but Rob Van Dam's capable of tapping into that ego, I still believe. So, he's going to have to be the voice of reason here. The elder statesman voice of reason that keeps these two massive egos in check. Which is going to be difficult considering he's probably got a little bit of animosity towards LA Knight for his behaviour in the Triple Threat. They are standing side by side in the ring waiting for their opposition though. Oh, no, RVD's out. Never mind, I'll take it back. Anyway, RVD led his team out. Now Hurricane's going to lead his team out. The namesake, the title character, I guess, of the Stand Backpack. The Hurricane. And the Hurricane, the absolute star of the show, in my opinion, of this series so far. He has, I mean, again, I hate to give spoilers for previous episodes, but you know what order they're supposed to be watched in. You know, and you've had plenty of warning at this point. We are probably 20 odd minutes into this video at this point. You know there's going to be spoilers. The Hurricane has vertebrated Rikishi, Umaga, and Yokozuna. I'm not kidding, in this series. He has also fought back from a 3-on-1 deficit to win an elimination tag. So he's eliminated all three of his opponents before they could beat him 3-on-1. He is by far the MVP of this series and the one that the whole damn pack have to watch out for, I would say. Not that A-Kid and Wesley aren't incredible athletes and incredible wrestlers in their own right, but Hurricane has been carrying, in my opinion. But will focusing on the Hurricane too much take your focus off two very dangerous competitors in A-Kid and Wesley? You know, it's one of those where that could be the Stand Backpack sort of strategy going into this match. Hurricane knowing he's going to have all the attention. He's standing right by the whole damn pack, by the way. He's showing no fear whatsoever. They could easily jump him right there. And he's just standing there being like, I'm a superhero. I'm proving myself to be a superhero at this point. Bring it. A-Kid has joined him. They're all on the same side of the ring. This is very interesting. Now Wesley making his entrance. And then we can get this show on the road. This is going to be a very interesting six-man tag. There's a lot more speed across the ring from the Stand Backpack than they've been used to. They've been used to being the underdog size-wise, especially in their first six-man tag. But Commander Aziz didn't make it from the whole damn pack into this match. Now, I'm not saying Logan Paul, LA Knight and RVD are small guys by any stretch of the imagination. They are absolutely not. But they're closer than Rikishi, Umaga and Yokozuna for sure. Right, anyway. Let's get the show on the road. The two team captains, the two competitors the packs are named after. beginning the match. And RVD starting with those educated feet, but Hurricane steps out of range of the thrust kick and hits a springboard drop kick. Hurricane's like, I've been educating my own feet. They're homeschooled. Oh, now RVD fighting out of being dragged towards Hurricane's corner, immediately sensing the danger. And again, starting throwing kicks, but Hurricane catches one. I'm going for an arm bar, I guess. Oh, but look at the speed of RVD and the athleticism. Now, Northern Lights suplex, beautiful technique. Electing not to hold the bridge, but still made sure to hit the bridge beautifully. Now tags in Logan Paul. Oh, Hurricane blocks the first strike attempt by Logan Paul, ducks the second one, and slams him down. Now going to try and eliminate him. This would be embarrassing if you're Logan Paul. No, he kicks out at 2. Not embarrassing to lose to the Hurricane, but to lose without landing a single strike in the match would be quite embarrassing. And so quickly as well. Now A-Kid is in. Throws Logan Paul. Logan electing not to run the ropes, but it may have backfired on him because now he's just been fired into the corner instead. Oh, and then kicked right in the midsection. Beautiful twisting moonsault senton thingy-majiggy. Goes to the pin and Logan Paul kicks out at 1. A lot of pinfall attempts on Logan Paul early in this one. Maybe they're thinking because he's got a lack of experience, maybe they can catch him with a couple of quick shots and then put him away and have a man advantage. That may be the strategy here for the stand backpack. Oh, nice counter by Logan Paul though. Oh, then just misses the dropkick because Kid stepped back out of the way. And then just ripcords him into a straight shot to the face. Now going for the leg bar again. Trying to get that early elimination, it seems. LA Knight was in to try and break up though. There's that teamwork we talked about that's going to be crucial. And it distracted A-Kid so that Logan Paul could take him down. Oh, look at that. That's humiliating. Now, stamping on the hand. It's not classic technical amateur wrestling, catch as catch can, what have you. But it's effective, that's for sure. Now Logan Paul really in the wrong part of town here. Being beaten down in the stand backpack's corner. RVD wants a tag, but Logan Paul has no chance at the moment if A-Kid doesn't allow it. Oh, German suplex right into the turnbuckles in the stand backpack's corner. Logan Paul is in trouble. Oh, and now going for the Fujiwara armbar submission. Oh, immediately releases though, and then rolls him through into a pin. Look at Wesley and the Hurricane coming in. Interrupts, hits RVD. Oh, but Logan Paul kicked out. Wow, the stand backpack clearly have a plan here. They have an agenda. They are trying to eliminate Logan Paul early. I don't know if it's because they see him as the weak link or they see him as the threat. Could be either, really. But now Logan Paul fighting back into it. Nice pump handle drop there. And now he's going to take A-Kid over to his own corner. Wesley still fighting RVD in the corner, by the way, but Logan Paul manages to tag out. LA Knight is in. And the plan has failed, at least for now. Oh, now where's Logan Paul going? He's going to deal with the Hurricane, I think. Oh, sorry, Wesley. Wait, is Hurricane around there as well? Yeah, I think he was. That was just a full-on brawl outside with all 4 illegal men. Hurricane getting reprimanded by the referee, getting back in his corner, says fair enough, but deal with the others as well, please. Oh, he tried to drop a knee right on the top of A-Kid's head and shoulders and neck from the middle rope. Good job for A-Kid, moved out the way. Good job for A-Kid anyway. That could have been nasty. Now the double team, more good teamwork by the stand backpack, but the whole damn pack have not exactly been like a well-oiled machine working together, but you know, LA Knight did save Logan Paul from that early leg bar attempt. It's going better than it could, put it that way. Oh, DDT by LA Knight to the Hurricane. Oh no, single underhook suplex. RVD not paying attention to what's going on in the ring, or maybe deliberately turning his back on LA Knight after that triple threat. Who really knows? Wesley has had enough of Logan Paul. He is just outright running out of there. Now Hurricane going after RVD after dumping LA Knight to the outside. Oh, on the apron, which I am legally obliged as a commentator in wrestling to tell you is the hardest part of the ring. At least the hardest part of the ring apron. I would argue, actually, the ring post may be harder. Because it's not covered by anything. But anyway, that distraction taking out Rob Van Dam has actually backfired on the Hurricane here. And he's really suffering at the hands of LA Knight at the moment. Now, LA Knight, I don't know what he had in mind there, and I don't think he did either. The Hurricane has recovered, and now enters the ring, not wanting to get eliminated by countout. He knows he's crucial to this team after the last couple of performances. Oh, into the steps by LA Knight. Now, LA Knight stepping into the ring. Is he going for the countout? Both his teammates watching the Hurricane. I think LA Knight might have wanted a tag there. Now Rob Van Dam, taking it to the Hurricane on the outside. Now, there may be some animosity in the team, but RVD and LA Knight can agree on one thing. They both want the win. And they're really taking it to the Hurricane. Just like the Stan Backpack seems to have a plan with dealing with Logan Paul, there seems to be a bit of a plan here to gang up on and early eliminate the Hurricane. Possibly for the opposite reason. Possibly the eliminating the threat reason. Oh! LA Knight not appreciating Wesley's involvement there, coming round and breaking up that camel clutch. But he's just taken out both members of the Hurricane's team. Like, LA Knight is on a bit of a rampage, honestly. But now that's allowed Hurricane to recover and take the fight to LA Knight. A lot of this match taking place outside the ring. And I have said this in previous episodes, but I will remind you, you can be eliminated via countout or disqualification. If both men are outside the ring when the referee gets to 10, both will be eliminated, new partners will be selected as legal men, and the match will continue. LA Knight just launching Hurricane across the ringside area. Now climbing into the ring, maybe going for a countout again. Yep, he's thinking about it. No, he's seen that Hurricane's getting up and he's going to get back in the ring and he's following him back out. But he's just run into a right hand by Hurricane. That might have been a mistake by LA Knight. Error in judgment. Slammed into the steps. Being slammed into the steps isn't the error in judgment. That's something he couldn't help because Hurricane did it to him. Oh, beautiful suplex on the outside. Those mats on the outside are not thick at all. There's just solid concrete underneath. That is not a nice landing. Don't be fooled by the fact that there's matting at ringside. It does not protect you. Hardly at all. Now Hurricane saying, no, you can follow me back in, LA Knight. And then, digs in with the right hand. And a backstabber. Then a stomp on the back of the head. Bit brutal there by Hurricane, honestly. Now I'm going to take LA Knight into the friendly corner. Well, friendly for Hurricane. And now tags in Wesley. And again, we're seeing some more great teamwork. Look at that combination. Beautiful. Stan Backpack working together. I mean, this is their, third team match? So, yeah, it makes sense that they're starting to show some real team synergy. Jumping forearm by Wesley. Crumpled LA Knight. His legs seem to buckle. That caught him sweet. But LA Knight back in the fight now. Drops Wesley right on the head and back of the neck. And now LA Knight is going to get the opportunity to tag out. And tags in Rob Van Dam. Which isn't a surprise in and of itself. It's just good to see them working together well. Because that's what they're going to have to do. And I'm not particularly rooting for either team. But I am rooting for a very entertaining competitive match. And both teams working together well. It's probably our best chance of getting that. A-Kid in and German suplexes RVD. Now kick to the back of the knee. Taking out the educated feet and legs of Rob Van Dam and his springing ability for moves such as the 5-star frog splash. Can't be a bad plan. Let's be honest. A-Kid takes him down and now another tag. Quick tags, keeping a fresh man in the ring. Now, do you see that A-Kid baited RVD and then Hurricane ran in and hit him with the flying forearm. A-Kid didn't even touch him. We've seen how lethal this move can be. Vertebreaker. Goes for the pin on Rob Van Dam. LA Knight's in to try and break up the pin. And he's successful. All Rob Van Dam kicked out. I'm not entirely sure. Now A-Kid taking it to LA Knight. And RVD comes back into the match against Hurricane. German suplex. I don't know what that's called, but it looked like it hurt. A-Kid back into the friendly corner. Logan Paul has crossed the ring. He's climbed into the ring. No, he's going back to his corner, it seems. And he wants a tag from Rob Van Dam. LA Knight is in, distracting Hurricane, trying to allow for Rob Van Dam to make that tag. But Hurricane sees the plan, sees through the plan, and carries on the offense on RVD. Now RVD sweeps the leg. I'd have scurried across and made a tag there, honestly, but RVD choosing to carry on fighting. Single arm DDT. Uh-oh. It's too far, and Hurricane's up. Oh, RVD blocks the strike. Oh, the single leg kick off the top rope. That is vintage RVD, honestly. Now, running around in a circle for no reason. That's also vintage RVD, obviously. Now, he's probably feeling froggy here. And he is. He hits it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, Wesley breaks it up. Again, more teamwork by the Stand Backpack. They're genuinely starting to look like quite the unit here. 2 matches, 2 victories. This is their 3rd. Oh, Hurricane gets the knees up to block the Rolling Thunder. Ducks underneath. Oh, slams RVD down. By the head. Now, A-Kid in. Keep Hurricane fresh. Or as fresh as you can. He's taken quite the beating in this match. Keeping him out of harm's way. Can't be a bad strategy for this team. Now, A-Kid showing off for the fans. He's making a mistake here. Is this the inexperience of youth? He makes the tag, does RVD, right behind A-Kid's back. He doesn't even know. And now Logan Paul, look at the strength. Deadlifts him over into a German suplex. Oh, but then eats a heel kick, kind of out of nowhere. Now going for the pin is A-Kid. Could he eliminate Logan Paul? That was the plan all along. No. Logan kicks out at 2. Demonstrating he's got a chin, has Logan Paul. He's not got the glass jaw that maybe some inexperienced fighters can have before they get used to being hit. And some people never develop a jaw, you know, they just, that's just something they're cursed with. But Logan Paul, not one of those guys. Now, Wesley tagged in, going up to the top rope. LA Knight is over there trying to distract Wesley. Oh, and he pushes Wesley off the top rope to save Logan Paul. Good teamwork. Fans might not appreciate it, but it is good teamwork. But Wesley back up to his feet and still on top. But LA Knight definitely saved Logan Paul from something that Wesley had planned. Oh! Enziguri off the apron. That can't be a bad thing to not let someone carry out the plan. RVD. Oh! Falls prey to the same maneuver, the Enziguri. Oh, and now just shoulder tackles LA Knight in the midsection. Wesley just took out the entire Hold On pack. Or the remainder after the previous eliminations. The Hold On pack team, he just took out in one fell swoop. But it's allowed Logan Paul to recover. Nice Hurricane Rana. And just manhandling Wesley around the ring at the moment. Well, around the ringside area, I should say. When I said around the ring, I meant around the ring, but then I realised that could just mean around the inside of the ring as well. Wesley retreating into the ring, and now he's got the high ground. Not a bad strategy, honestly. Look at that. Baits Logan Paul in, and straight on the offense. Snapmare takeover. Oh, a knife edge shot to the back of the neck, that seemed like, and then a kick to the chest as well. And now again, is this the inexperience of youth? Allows another tag, same as A-Kid did. And then just throws RVD out the ring. Does he even realise RVD's legal? Or is he just trying to eliminate an illegal man from the match in his mind? I think he has realised. Because he's following up the offense on RVD, not Logan Paul. Oh, knee drop to the face. It's been a very entertaining 6-man tag so far. No eliminations, and we're quite deep in this one now. But what? Maybe 15-20 minutes into this match? No eliminations? One's got to happen soon, right? I'm not complaining. Like, this match can go as long as it wants. It's been very good. Oh, there's a flying forearm by Wesley. follows it up with a DDT as Van Dam was stunned trying to get up to his knees. 1, 2, LA Knight saves Rob Van Dam. They're on the same page in wanting the victory, like I said before. That might be as far as the same page goes. There might only be one page in this book on which they're on the same page, but they are on the same page. Now RVD fighting back and tagging in Logan Paul. LA Knight really struggling on the outside. Now what's Logan Paul got in mind here? Oh, we will never know, because that is a great move by the Hurricane to knock Logan Paul off that apron. Logan Paul probably doesn't appreciate it, but it was a good strategy, to be honest. Now Logan Paul going up top, but that's inexperience because he's left Wesley unattended to tag out to Hurricane. And now, each team's respective prime target, it would seem, from how the match has played out, in the ring together. Look at these body blows by Logan Paul. They don't tickle. Now scoops up the Hurricane. Oh, went for a follow-away slam. Hurricane landed on his feet, but look at the speed of Logan Paul's hands. Hurricane couldn't even follow up on that, because he was so quick with that first jab. Now Logan Paul looking to put away the Hurricane. 1, 2, oh! A-Kid breaks it up. And now Logan Paul saying, thanks for coming, A-Kid, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that again. Now what's Paul got in mind for Hurricane now? Taking him over to the Hold and Pack's corner. Oh, Hurricane fights out of it with a back elbow. You're going to get further away than you are, Hurricane. You're still in no man's land there. Oh! I hit the Hurricane, but he's right in the Hold and Pack's corner. If he goes for a pin here, surely... look at him dragging Logan Paul, I mean, kind of away. Yeah, away from the corner. Not a million miles away, though. I'm sure they can still reach from there. Oh, RVD did not save Logan Paul there, though. Maybe trying to dodge Wesley's counter offensive. Oh, Hurricane, vertebreaker to Rob Van Dam, who's not the legal man. And Logan Paul capitalizes. And RVD just got straight back up from a vertebreaker. That's some toughness. Hurricane tags out to Wesley. And now they meet in the middle. Wesley beats Eli Drake, I almost said then. LA Knight to the punch and follows it up with a standing shooting star press. And now tags in A-Kid. Oh, he went for that signature heel kick, but LA Knight dodges out the way, drops an elbow. A-Kid fighting back into it though, unperturbed. Blocks the right and fires one of his own, does LA Knight, follows the second one. Scoops him up, oh, into the power slam. Or more of a falling scoop slam if there is a discernible difference. Standing moonsault by RVD, but look at the speed of A-Kid to get out the way of that. You don't have a lot of time on RVD's standing moonsault to dodge it. And I think that's by design. He stays low so you can't scoot away. But A-Kid is just quick enough. Now what's RVD got in mind here? Oh, up the ropes. Oh, over the top. Rolls him up into a shoot. Oh no, I thought he was going for a sunset flip. But no, just showing that he can. Not actually holding it for the pin, however. Now RVD, is he feeling froggy? A-Kid's on his front. It's not ideal for hitting a frog splash. Also, with his feet pointing towards RVD, RVD waiting patiently for A-Kid to stir. Oh, and a double axe handle. Realising that was not the prime position to hit a 5-star frog splash and switching course. Can't fault it. Oh, back elbow by A-Kid trying to get out of the Hold and Pack's corner though. And RVD now sends him into a neutral corner. Kicks him down, stomps away in the corner. Oh, cardiac arrest. Again, I don't know what RVD calls that, but that's what I know that move as. Stomping on the back of the elbow. Now tags in Logan Paul. What's Logan Paul got in mind for A-Kid? Oh, here we go. More body blows by Logan Paul. His brother, of course, in the boxing scene. And I think been maybe training with him there, throwing some of those punches. Nice running power slam by Logan Paul. And, you know, I don't even know what that was. But it looked like it hurt. It looked like it hit A-Kid square in the face. Oh, and A-Kid just about kicks out. Like, I really don't know what that was. Was it an elbow drop? Was it a falling headbutt? Like, I don't know what even made contact there. Oh, I know what made contact there though. Hurricane just punched Logan Paul. Paul gets down off the turnbuckle, realising he's in jeopardy there. But that distraction allowed Aiken to get back into this. Good teamwork by the stand backpack. There's that heel kick. Scurries into the pin. 1. No, RVD breaks it up at 1. Uh-oh. Oh, locks RVD in the Fujiwara armbar. Only briefly, but enough to send a message, I would say. Oh, but again, we've talked about it so much that giving the opponent the opportunity to recover, that's what that distraction does. You don't necessarily always win every time you rush the ring and try and fight the legal man, but you sure give your legal partner a chance to recover somewhat. Oh, Aiken going after RVD again. German suplex, but again, is this giving Logan Paul too much time to recover? He was crawling across the ring. I think he's going to kick out here because he was crawling. He's with it, but LA Knight not taking the risk, breaks up the pin. Hurricane throws him to the outside, drop kick to Aiken by Logan Paul, but he's got no one to tag, and he was looking for the tag just before. Oh, and now Wesley pushes Logan Paul off the top rope, right into the hands of Aiken, who fires him into the stand backpack corner. Oh, Enziguri in the corner. Logan Paul in a lot of trouble here. Both his partners are down. Oh, he dodges the heel kick though and drops an elbow. That was probably crucial. There was no one to save Logan Paul, and that might have been enough to put him away. Now look at this by Logan Paul. I don't know what he calls that, but it might be enough. 2, no, Hurricane is in. And again, the downside of Logan Paul having no partners. Rob Van Dam's just got back to the corner now. LA Knight's on his way too. But at that moment, there was no one to stop the Hurricane. Now Logan Paul tags RVD in. He's taken a bit of a beating at the hands of the stand backpack there while his teammates were down on the outside. RVD saving him. And now look at that teamwork by Wesley and Aiken. Oh, nice springboard cannonball senton. Wesley and Aiken have to be careful. They are currently outnumbered with RVD down on the outside. Billy Kay is here to stay. Why are there loads of Billy Kay signs in the audience? She's not involved in this. He misses the red arrow / black arrow because Rob Van Dam rolls out the way. Oh, but he's still on top with the Hurricane Rana there. Striking RVD back towards that neutral corner. Back somersault, showing off is Wesley. And maybe taking too much time. Yeah, allows RVD to tag out to LA Knight. And that was a mistake. That was immediately recognisable as a mistake. But Aiken breaks it up at 1. LA Knight carrying on the offense on Wesley. Now goes after Aiken. Oh, he's fighting back. Drops LA Knight, and referee needs to regain some sort of control, and he does. He has a word with Aiken, and Aiken's out, but he's done what he intended to do, which is allow Wesley to get back in control of this one. And he actually has time to make a tag. Hurricane in. Hurricane, LA Knight, face off. LA Knight runs in straight into a power slam by Hurricane. Hurrymania! We're going to see a repeat of Hurrymania running wild in the last DLC Wars episode. Oh, they're exchanging right hands, but LA Knight's rocked Hurricane, and he follows up with a scoop slam. Now, tags in Logan Paul. Oh, who eats a flying forearm for his troubles. And a DDT. Now Hurricane tags into Aiken. Fast tags has been the theme of the match from this team. They're really hitting their stride as a team. Just as the series basically comes to an end, because this is the last DLC pack. This is the whole damn pack. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something, and let me know what, you know, give me ideas for something involving these three. Maybe a trios championship? I don't know. Great heel kick by Aiken there to Logan Paul. Oh, RVD breaks it up. Kick to the back. RVD really going after Hurricane there, but referee warning RVD to get out the ring, and he does. Nice! Step up roundhouse kick by Aiken. Oh, but Logan Paul, as he reached down to grab Logan Paul just kicked him in the face. Lots of damage being done to Aiken's arms in this match. Maybe to weaken that Fujiwara armbar. Oh, he went for the frog splash, did Logan Paul. But A-Kid gets the knees up. Logan Paul been learning that from his teammate, RVD maybe? Question mark? Now A-Kid tags out, Hurricane in. Hurricane stomp. And Hurricane smash Logan Paul's head into the floor. And then that's his contribution. He's going to tag out. Look at this. Just fluid teamwork. In, tag, in, out, tag. Couple of moves, tag. Oh, it's like the hokey cokey. In, out, shake it all about. Drops the fist. On the face, I should clarify, of Logan Paul. And now A-Kid maybe looking to tag out again. Yep, here comes Hurricane again. Wesley, just a spectator at the moment, but I don't think that's exclusion. I think that's these two keeping each other fresh, while Wesley stays like super fresh. I think that's a good tactic for a trio, honestly. Uh-oh. Hurricane, up on the top rope, Logan Paul on the outside, staggering to his feet. Oh, look at that! Incredible by the Hurricane. He is a superhero. He can fly. Logan Paul unimpressed though. Look at this. Now what's Paul got in mind? Climbs back into the ring. Is he going to go for the count out? I don't think Hurricane's going to stay down for that long. Unattended, no. And in fact gets in at 3. Now Logan Paul scoops him up. Running power slam. Oh, stomps Hurricane to keep him down when he was trying to stir. No, Logan Paul with the half camel clutch here. Oh, this is a throwback, and he gets it. I was going to say Hurricane got an elimination with that move in their last match in the DLC War series, and now Logan Paul, proving he's been doing his homework, eliminates arguably the biggest threat on Team Stan Backpack. A-Kid and Wesley are in trouble here, I would say, and the whole damn pack got to feel pretty confident at this moment. Frog splash by Logan Paul, going for the pin, going for another elimination. Wesley says no. I was going to say, does he make it? Does he not? But he does in fact make it in time. Oh, European uppercut for his troubles though. And then Logan Paul rakes the eyes of Wesley. Oh, but Wesley counters him, and he's kept him distracted for long enough for A-Kid to recover, which is exactly what he wanted. Being thrown out the ring unceremoniously, maybe not what he wanted, but he has allowed A-Kid to recover. You've got to protect your legal man in these situations. But now, LA Knight taking the fight to Wesley on the outside. Logan Paul taking it to A-Kid on the inside, and he's still able to tag RVD in. This is the numbers advantage. It plays a big factor in these elimination tags. Not always. Sometimes people fight back from those disadvantages, don't they, Hurricane? But it's not looking good for his team at the moment. 5-star frog splash by Hurricane. Wesley is out on the outside at the mercy of Logan Paul. And A-Kid kicks out. RVD cannot believe it, and neither can I, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now RVD just going straight back up to the top. Just, yeah, go to the well again. He can't kick out of another one, surely. And in fact he does not. And Logan Paul did his job well on the outside there. Look at him keeping Wesley pinned in that corner. And now Wesley is in the situation the Hurricane found himself in the last episode. Can he produce a similar miraculous comeback? It's not looking good at the moment. All the momentum is with the whole damn pack. But I suppose that was true last time as well. Now RVD saying, don't worry Logan Paul, I got this now. Let me fight him. You go and stay fresh, in case we need you. Now Wesley battles off RVD, and then realising he's in the wrong part of town fighting RVD on the outside with all of Rob Van Dam's ECW experience, gets back in the ring. Can't fault it. Oh, dodges the kick. Look at that speed. Then hits a jab and a step-up enziguri of his own. The odds are against Wesley, but I wouldn't write him off just yet. There's always a chance. Until his shoulders are pinned for 3 or he taps, there's a chance. But here's that numbers game again. Is Logan Paul going to, yep, successfully push him off the top rope? It's not going to be popular. It's not the gentlemanly conduct thing to do. But it is a way to help pick up a win. Now what's RVD got in mind here? Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be vintage RVD. Yep, split leg moonsault. Beautiful. Goes for the pin, and this could be it. Stacy's win doesn't matter here because Team Rob Van Dam score 3 points for 3 surviving team members, and the whole damn pack picks up the win in the last episode of DLC Wars. Leave a like if you enjoyed this match and this series in general. I've got plenty more to come on the channel, so make sure you subscribe and share with your friends who think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibiza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.